Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Trending Ambience weekly market recap and outlook. So, in this week's recap, we will look back at the market's development, the key structural moves that have shaped price action, and how our major instruments responded throughout the week. Then we will shift our attention to the week ahead, examining the higher time frame structures, important levels, developing market phases, and potential scenarios that could become relevant in the coming week. As always, this is not about predicting where the price must go. It's about understanding context, structure, momentum, and confirmation so that we can remain prepared without forcing trade. So, guys, let's get into this week market recap and next week's market outlook. So, we'll be starting with the pairs that we have that are presently running risk on. Then we move to the pairs we have running risk free. Then the pairs that we are looking forward to see how they develop further in the coming week. So we're starting with Euro Pound, Euro GBP. On the higher time frame, we have this swing low here, and we have a descending channel right here. So on Euro Pound, price has been moving in this descending channel. As you can see, we have clearly two touches here. Then we have the third touch here. And right from this low, the price responded with a bullish impulse on the daily time frame. So going a bit further into this structure here, we have this bullish impulse on the higher time frame, on daily time frame. Then the price dropped to this low, created a swing here, then moved back here. It did not break the previous high. So the price is back on this low right here. So going in to see what is actually happening there on the mid time frame, on this low, on this higher time frame swing low, we have a bearish impulse right here, then a bearish continuing structure here on the mid time frame. Then we have another bearish impulse that created this continuation structure, then drop down. Then looking at this, to me, right here, I think I believe this is a 5 wave pattern. So we have one, two, three, four, five. So as you can see, we have from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the normal Elliott wave reversal pattern. So looking at that, I connected these touches, one, two. Then right here we have a left shoulder to me. This is the head and the right shoulder. So during the week, we placed our entry right above this structure, then stop loss below it. The price took us in and hasn't done much since then. So right here again, we have another continuation structure. So I'm hoping that in the coming week, the price will push forward at least to the top of this structure right here on Euro GBP. So going down, we have Litecoin USD. On the higher time frame for Litecoin USD, we've taken some trade there before that did well. So on the higher time frame right here, we have this previous swing high, and the price approach this swing high with an ascending wedge, as you can see, or ascending channel, whatever you want to call it. So the price has broken out of this ascending structure, and before the price broke out, we see clearly that we have a double top here on the daily time frame. So going a bit down to the mid time frame to see what is actually happening there. So this is the double top we just talked about. The price pushed out of this ascending structure, the high time frame ascending structure, then printed a bearish continuation structure right here. Within this bearish continuation structure, we have a bullish impulse and a bearish reversal structure on the mid time frame, then the price pushed out of the mid time frame reversal structure, then with an impulse, then printed a continuation structure here. So we set our entry below here, below this continuation structure, then stop loss above it. So the price has taken us in and is presently dropping, and we hope that the price will drop further, at least to somewhere around here on the for Litecoin USD. So moving further, we have BTC USD. So BTC USD is running risk free already. So on the higher time frame, let's see how we got into this trade. So on the higher time frame, we have two swing highs here. We have one, two. So we are using this second swing high. The price created this high, then came back into this high with bullish impulse and a bearish reversal structure on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame. So going down to the mid time frame to see how we got into this trade. So on the mid time frame, the price broke out of the higher time frame uh, bearish reversal structure. Then before breaking out, it printed a high here, a swing high here. So the price broke out of this reversal structure, but did not print a continuation structure. So that's why I always emphasize on waiting for confirmation. You can see when the price was here, we all agree that this is a continuation structure, but the price did not break out of this structure to continue moving downwards. You get it now. So instead of that, the price rallied up, and they printed a reversal structure here on the mid time frame where after hitting this previous swing high. So bullish impulse, a bearish reversal structure right here. Then the price pushed out of this reversal structure after creating a double top here, which is a typical reversal pattern. So pushed out here with impulse, printed the continuation structure. We set our entry below here, price took us in, and price has been moving downward since then. So on BTC USD, I'm hoping the price will get down to this low. So anything from 4 hour will be okay for me on BTC USD. So on the list we have GBP card. On the weekly time frame, we have a bullish impulse and a bearish reversal structure on the GBP card. Sorry, my so on the GBP card we have a bullish impulse right here and a bearish reversal structure on the weekly time frame, and this is as well a five waves reversal, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm expecting the price to drop lower. So going to the daily time frame, within that broad uh, reversal structure, within this reversal structure, we have another bullish impulse right here and a bearish reversal structure again. So the price printed a double top here as well, broke out of this structure, but created a high here. So after the price broke out of this structure, the price did not continue. Instead, the price rallied up. Let's see how that panned out on the mid time frame. So the price did not continue here. Instead, it printed a bearish impulse and a bullish reversal structure. So it did the reverse as seen on the chart. Bullish impulse, then right after hitting this high with a bullish impulse and a bearish reversal structure, the price broke out with impulse, then printed another continuation structure. So entry set below here, price took us in, and right now we are moving downwards on GBP card. As a rule of thumb for me, when the price hits 1 hour, I break even to protect my downside. So on GBP card, I'm looking forward to see the price drop down to this area, this level as my first target, and this area as my second target on the GBP card. So let's move forward to JP225. On the higher time frame for JP225, we we have a previous swing low right here. Then the price approached this swing low with a descending channel, as you can see on the daily time frame. So the price approached this swing low with a descending channel. On getting to this low, we see clearly that the price pushed up on the daily time frame with a bullish engulfing candle. So it pushed up, and we had to wait for a breakout of that structure. So let's see how that panned out on the mid time frame. So the price pushed up here. We didn't enter the trade here because we are not sure if the price will, if it will keep correcting downwards or push higher. So the price broke out with a bullish impulse and printed a bullish continuation structure. So we placed our entry just right above the continuation structure, as you can see, right above this continuation structure, stop loss below it. The price took us in, and we have been moving higher since then on JP225. So right here we are looking forward to see the price push up to this high as our profit target on JP225. So moving on to see what we are looking forward to next week. We have Euro AUD. On the daily time frame, on the higher time frame for Euro AUD, we have a range here, this low and this high. So I forecasted this trade some weeks ago. So we took a trade here after this structure. We took a trade there on the lower time frame. It didn't push up to this high, so it has been moving up and down. So since then, so we have a bullish continuation here, bullish impulse, bullish continuation. Here again, bullish impulse and a bullish continuation on the daily time frame. Then from this swing low, a bullish impulse. Then the price is back on this low with a descending channel, just as we have it here. So the price broke out of this descending channel with a very strong impulse, as you can see on the daily time frame. So going down to the mid time frame, so the price broke out of this structure. We took a trade here. Yeah, we had a trade here that did almost 5 hours, but we got out with 3 hours. So the price came back to create a low right here on the daily time frame. So we marked this low, and we were watching how the price will react whenever it comes back there. So right now we are back on that low, and on the mid time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, you can see we are back on this low. So we have a bearish impulse and a bullish reversal structure. So to me, this is a five waves reversal as well. Zero, one, two, three, four, five. So at the end, at the final end of this structure here, we have a bearish impulse, bearish continuation, which is a left shoulder, and here we have a drop down. Then the price pushed higher here, so I mark this as my head, and right here we have a continuation structure, which is can be said to be the right shoulder. So going into next week, I'll set my entry just above here, and stop loss below this right shoulder. So I'll be waiting for the price to take me in and see how far that will go. Although our target is somewhere around 1.646 or so on the Euro AUD. So moving on as well, we have AUD New Zealand. So on AUD New Zealand, last the upper week I posted this on X and on the Telegram channel. So we have this previous swing low the price approached this swing low with a descending channel, and upon upon hitting this low, let's see how it got in on that on AUD New Zealand. So upon hitting that low, the price printed a bearish reversal structure, as you can see clearly. A bearish impulse, reversal, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So at the breakout of this reversal structure, we have a clean continuation structure, entry above it, stop loss below it. The price took us in, then pushed higher. So price got here, then dropped lower. So we got out with 1 hour after printing 2 hour plus. So we got out with 1 hour yesterday, which is Friday. So now on AUD New Zealand, I'm watching out for two scenarios. I'm watching out for this, but for the price to push lower to this low, to this swing mid time frame swing low, then come there with a bearish impulse, bullish reversal, then wait for a continuation structure, just like we had it here. So that's what I'm waiting for here, or a bullish continuation structure right here that will give us something like this. So on the AUD New Zealand, so the target remains the same. The target remains the same. So we'll be targeting somewhere within this channel, within this ending channel as our first target, and we'll be looking forward to see if the price would hit this high as our second target on AUD New Zealand. So the next on the list is GBP New Zealand. On GBP New Zealand, the overall structure here is bearish. So we took a trade right here to this low a few weeks ago. So we have a bearish structure here. As you can see, we have a high here that the price has been respecting. Look at this high. The price got here, dropped lower. Then the price got here again and printed a bearish reversal structure with this bullish impulse, bearish reversal. So let's zoom down to see that. We'll go down to see that later. So right here we have a swing low on the weekly time frame, and right here we have a bearish impulse, a bullish reversal structure. So right here on the GBP New Zealand, the price has broken out of this bullish reversal structure. So going down to the mid time frame to see what is actually happening there. So right here, I did not take any trade here because the candlesticks patterns here are not clean enough. So I waited it out to see how the price will react. Unfortunately, you see the price went up, came back down. So I am watching this area for a reversal on the GBP New Zealand. I am watching this area for a reversal like this, a bullish reversal structure. Then we'll wait it out to see if we have a continuation structure, and that is only when I'll be taking a buy trade on GBP New Zealand. So the next on the list, we have USDCHF. Couple of it was last week. Yeah, last week we I posted this setup on Telegram group and on X. So we have this weekly previous swing high. So the price approached that high with with a bullish impulse and a bearish reversal structure. As you can see here, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 wave count. So the price plummeted as expected from here. But how did we get into this trade? Let's go down to the mid time frame to see. So on the mid time frame, for that reversal trade, we zoomed in and we found that at this very top we have a bullish impulse and a bearish reversal again. And as you can see here, we have that same 5 wave counts here: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The price broke out of this structure with a very strong impulse and printed a continuation structure on the lower time frame right here. So we placed our entry somewhere around here on the lower time frame, stop us above it, and our target was just right here. So the The price hit our TP on that. Then we waited to see how further the price will develop. So right now on the daily time frame for USD CHF, going back to the daily time frame, we have a bearish impulse and we have a bearish continuation structure. So going back to the lower time frame to see how this is developing. So we have this higher time frame bearish continuation structure, but within this bearish continuation structure, we have an ascending channel. And right now, the price has broken out of this ascending channel. So going into next week, I'll be looking forward to see if we have a continuation structure here, maybe very big, or the price will approach this high. I would prefer that the price approaches high with a reversal structure right here. So then drop lower to paint a continuation, then see if we'll, we'll get a trade right there. So if it plays out like this as we are forecasting it, then we'll be targeting the bounce of this higher time frame structure as our T1. Then we'll be looking forward to see the price will push further to the base of this high time frame structure as our T2. The last on the list, we have XAU USD. We have been watching XAU USD for a while, and I've posted its setup twice on my X account. So on XAU USD, we have this previous swing low right here. It is a significant swing low. Can you see that? So the price approached that low with a bearish impulse and a bullish reversal structure. So going down to see what actually happened here, we have multiple bullish structures on this low. But right now, the price has broken out of this structure, and I would like to see if we will have a higher time frame continuation structure right here on gold. Then if we do, then we'll go down to the lower time frame to see if we will get an entry to join the bullish momentum on gold. So let's see what's happening on the on the mid time frame. Okay, on the mid time frame, initially this was the trade I was talking about before. I had an entry here that produced a bit of profit, something around two hour or so. So after the breakout of this structure, I got in here. The price did here almost 2 hour. Then I got out at 0.5 hour. So then printed a bigger continuation structure, as you can see. So the price broke out of this, and last week we took a trade here on lower time frame, a very massive profit, very massive profit here. So we took this trade entry above the continuation structure here on the lower time frame. Then price printed about 8 hours for us here. So the price broke out here. Then we have a mid time frame continuation structure. So apparently the price can't push up with this continuation structure. So it has started printing a bigger continuation structure. So we took this as well. It took us out at the break even after 1 hour. So right now we have a bigger structure here on the new time frame. So let's see if this structure we we continue. But before taking this trade, I would like to see the price breakout here and print a smaller continuation structure, or on the bigger time frame, a bigger continuation structure that will be visible on the chart on the daily chart. So that is it for for XAU USD. So and that brings us to the end of this week market recap and outlook here at the Trading Ambience. Remember, a market outlook is a framework for preparation. It is not a promise of what price will do. The market can always invalidate our expectations, which is why confirmation, risk management, and patience remains essential. So going into the new week, let's focus on the structure, not the excitement. Let the price develop properly. Wait for your conditions to align across time frames and allow the markets to confirm your thesis before committing capital. So if you find this analysis valuable, Make sure to like, subscribe, and share the video with the other traders who value a structured and disciplined approach to the market. Until next week, trade with structure, trade with patience, and master your mind patterns. This is the trading ambience. Thank you very much.